those three phrases have been applied equally well in this innovative laboratory. For here, George Washington High School students have the opportunity to explore the technology of computer input, experience the printout of their independent projects, learn the diversity of this sophisticated field.
Register 2 is holding the variable b from the quadratic equation minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a.
For Dr. Irwin Hoffman,
right here,
it's been a 21-year challenge to plan, organize, and put into operation a computer math curriculum recognized nationally for its accomplishments.
The computation of the discriminant is necessary in order to direct the program to the correct places. If the discriminant is negative, you go to indirect symbol square root, wherein you leave some kind of notation on the printed page that there is no solution. We have 4 semesters of computer mathematics at George Washington High School. The first semester teaches the common languages. The students receive lectures for 4 weeks. After that time, they are on their own to do 4 required programs in each of these languages. Mr. Anderson, my lab assistant, myself, and the advanced students help them with these programs. After the first semester, all students work on individualized contracts based upon their interest. Students going into business do different programs than students going into science and mathematics. Our programs become very complex.
For these students, a contract might well involve unit assignments in algebra, astronomy, biorhythm, real estate, research, finance. It also means acquiring experience with computer languages and equipment. It's called a programmable calculator. It has 8 memories as well as the potential to organize up to 50 different things that you do to a number or group of numbers. It will square a number consecutively so fast that you can hardly keep track of it.
Besides the programmable calculators, we have a key punch, a Monroe plotter, 4 teletypes, and a CRT. The teletypes and the CRT are hooked up by phone lines to the computer at the York Street complex downtown. We have our own coded passwords so that when we want to use the system, we can punch certain letters which open up the computer lines for our students to begin their programming. We use these lines on the average of 8 hours each school day.
Computing the amortization of a real estate loan, key punching a project which will be run at the central computer complex, graphing the function of a complicated equation, even telling the computer to simply design artwork. It becomes a busy laboratory every period of the day.
The Denver Public Schools has run out of room on their large computer. Consequently, those of us teaching academic computing are getting brand new microprocessors. These are very sophisticated machines that eventually will be able to talk, listen to human speech for commands, tell the student if he is singing on the right pitch, animate cartoons, and so forth. We are very excited about receiving this equipment.
For advanced students, assignments, interests, accomplishments have permeated local, state, and national boundaries.
I wrote a program for the Colorado Tennis Association using a Grand Prix ranking system they have. It was used last summer to rank 2 of their divisions, and I understand this summer that perhaps they will use it for all 60 divisions.
Now, John, this is what I want you to do. We'll break the glazes down into 3 parts, and we will have a flux, a neutral, and an acid. Then we will turn around and run that into a recipe. And
for this young man, it was a chance to work with one of his high school teachers on a problem never before attempted.
Obtaining material for the potters in this country has been a growing problem for years. If we can find materials that can be substituted with the rare materials, the materials that cannot be had at that time, we can take that material and program it into a computer, allow its substitution, and develop new glaze formulations.
The computer can help the potter because it can tell him the number of moles and grams of each material he needs in order to change a certain glaze. In the program, we introduced 36 basic formulas. By varying the oxides, we showed in our printout how the formula would vary. The program is written in Fortran, a computer programming language. It has a main program which is 104 steps long and 1 subroutine which is 113 steps.
John's many hours of work has recently been recognized by the Denver Board of Education as an outstanding example of individual student effort. His research is also being published by the national magazine Ceramics Monthly. It's just recognition for such a challenging assignment. Another example of innovative achievement at the secondary level.